My parents adopted me when I was 3 months old from the Methodist Children's Home here in Detroit. And so I, grew up with adoption and always had a heart.
And for me, I grew up in a small town in Minnesota, and 2,000 people. We had 5 adopted kids that were my peers, and it was just a natural thing.
When we were deciding to adopt, the first time around, they had just started the adoptions in Russia. And so we were able to get in on pretty quickly and pretty easily. We made the decision to adopt in November and had the first 3 girls home for Mother's Day in May.
So basically, our oldest daughter, who is now in her early 30s, was considering adoption. And Sue volunteered to do the research on the adoption agencies and the various countries that they worked with. And in the process, we got on AGCI's mailing list, so to speak. And we kept getting posts, Facebook posts from AGCI. And these 3 girls kept coming up on their Facebook.
Cuéntenme una cosa, ¿cuál es el sueño que ustedes tienen en la vida?
Tener una familia divertida,
que nos quiera
mucho
y que nos apoyen todo.
And these girls kept coming up over and over. And I just said, finally, we got to find a family for these girls because they're going to age out. And, we understand what that means. And we also know the difficulty in finding a family for 3 kids.
Let alone teenagers.
Yeah.
So we started to, spread the word to everybody that we knew, and friends of friends who had adopted, asked them to, put it out to their friends and things. And after about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we realized that God wasn't calling us to find them a family. He was calling us to be the family.
I had sent an email to AGCI, and the email basically said, are these girls still available? And if so, are we too old to be considered? The email came back, no, you're not too old. And yes, they're still available.
When you first heard, did you believe it?
No,
Not really.
well, not really, because we are old. We don't really we have a family. They passed 1 month or 2, and my father sent a book to us, and there we find out that we really have a family. It was so happy.
Hola, mami. Hola, papi.
When they say that I have a family, I was so excited and nervous and scared, but more happy than that stuff.
Gracias. Thank you.
The first time that we met my father was for Skype.
I'm really excited that time. The 3 say that's real. In that moment, I say I want that.
Me so happy the first time to see my father and my dogs, my cat, because it's the first time that me have dog and cat.
What is the name of the dog?
It was pretty scary because in the back of my mind, it was like,
Yes, we're in our early 60s and we're considering adopting teenagers. What are we thinking?
but it just kept there and we kept talking about it. God kept working in a variety of ways. And
Yeah, every time there was a barrier, it just fell. Everything in their life is changing. And for them to at least have their sisters to talk to and share the experience with was eased the transition tremendously.
to have somebody that you know you can count on and really say whatever you feel or share your ideas or thoughts and feelings, I think is really important.
When sometimes like I'm happy or I'm sad, like I can express to my father or my mother because it's really hard. Because like I not talk the same language like they, and that's why I need to talk with Maffer, with Vicky, and that's really helpful.
Yeah, I just can't imagine being adopted alone, and everything is different.
You always need somebody who care of you, like somebody love you, like somebody who understand you.
One of their big sisters actually told me, I can't even hardly remember not having the girls as part of the family anymore.
I had love and I had respect for my fathers. They give me like the support I need always, and it's very awesome. Like I really love them so much, and it's so good.
We asked Mafe last night about the other kids, and are most of them good kids? And they are.
Yeah, you're
We
not.
didn't just get lucky. A loving, nurturing family can make a big difference in their lives.
Teenagers are not bad. We are awesome. We really need love.
Yes. She wanna cry.